My guest on this edition of the show is the Acting Director General of the National Information Technology Development Agency, NITDA, and we chat on a number of issues ranging from e-government, support for startups, and of course, local content. Our tech tips today focuses on how to know how many hours you have slept all your life. And finally, we have a cool gift for you on our giveaway segment. This is Tech Trends, and I am Chukwuemeka Agbata.
Cameroonian entrepreneur Mathieu Ongwene has introduced a new way for local tourists to enjoy the sights. In Ebolowa, a town in southern Cameroon, unmanned aerial vehicles or drones are being used to capture new aerial footage of some of the landmarks and attractions. Ongwene is amongst a growing number of entrepreneurs who use drones for a number of activities, like monitoring large agricultural plantations and construction sites, which would otherwise prove to be difficult and dangerous for people to do themselves. Ongwene's drone tours cost between $170 and $250. He says he has been using the drones for years but saw a gap in the tourism market where he could use technology to offer something new to customers. In Cameroon's bustling tech community, the growing use of civilian drones has created an interest and a space for young innovators like William Elong to experiment. Elong is working on manufacturing affordable, made-in-Cameroon drones using local engineers and developers. But the ease in availability of the drones has some experts concerned, as Cameroon, like many other countries, has yet to introduce comprehensive laws to monitor the use of commercial drones. The All England Lawn Tennis Club is using IBM's artificial intelligence technology to monitor millions of social media posts around the world related to the Wimbledon Tennis Championships. IBM's Watson Advanced Cognitive Technology spots relevant and emerging topics of conversation, continuously interpreting the data to provide insights for the digital editorial team, who then produce targeted content before anyone else.
The opportunity you have to attract somebody on social media is around 6 seconds. So understanding what they're interested in that moment is really critical. When you've got 10 million social media followers, there's a huge amount of conversation going on. So the challenge is, how do you analyze millions and millions of posts across Facebook, across Twitter, across Instagram in that moment? And that's where our cognitive capabilities come in. It's able to analyze all of that unstructured information, learn from it, realize what is relating to Wimbledon, what's relating to sport in general, and then present that insight to the editorial team so they can make decisions really quickly and get their content out there first.
IBM's Wimbledon operation typically captures 3.2 million data points from 19 courts across 13 days, whereby delivering statistical information to reporters and commentators in under a second. In their Cognitive Command Center, Watson is continuously helping identify common topics of interest, giving content producers opportunities to serve up related articles, posts, and images. According to IBM, Watson understands the world in the way that humans do, through senses, learning, and experience. But crucially, they say Watson can come up with useful insights much faster than a human.
So by being able to analyze all of that information, understand where the topics of conversation are growing, where they're not maybe getting picked up, that allows Wimbledon to say, okay, well, we need to create a linking article here between what's going on centre court and maybe an audience in India who aren't yet engaging in that topic. That's a target audience for them. Understanding that information here and now allows them to make a decision, which is, we can tailor this bit of content to maybe an Indian celebrity who's in the royal box and help bolster that piece of content, drawing in that audience.
With a window of opportunity of just a few seconds to direct people to its content, Watson gives the editorial team a head start in spotting trending conversations and posts across social media. For example, Watson could spot emerging conversations around a Swiss football game at the same time as Roger Federer pulls off a stunning trick shot. Content producers can use this information to rapidly engage and inform sports fans around the world.
As far as the fans at home are concerned, looking at Wimbledon's channels, what they see is they see news breaking quicker, they see more engaging content in Wimbledon's social channels, meaning that's where they go to first.
Singapore's elderly get a workout with robots designed to help them stay fit and healthy. Once a week, senior citizens in Singapore's Queenstown district gather at their local senior activity centre where they get a chance to stretch out their limbs and rotate their joints with the help of a specially designed robot.
Awesome. Next exercise.
The RoboCoach is a collaboration between Infocom Development Authority of Singapore, Ministry of Social Family Development and NG Polytechnic, conceived to encourage active aging among seniors. For Engineering Division, the RoboCoach offers personalized exercise routines in a novel and engaging way. Standing around 1.4 meters tall, the robot has two separate tablets built to its frame to interact with class participants. 73-year-old Siti Noria regularly attends the classes at the Lion Befrienders Senior Activity Centre. She says the customized workouts are easy to follow and set at the right pace for senior citizens like her.
Me about the exercise, it said it's good for your body because we the oldest used to take exercise mostly to be a strong bones. That is why I come here and take an exercise.
The robot is representing just one small component of Singapore's ambitions in building a smart nation. It's striving to apply technology to improve people's lives with an emphasis on immersing innovation with every segment of the society, including the elderly.
The elderly here do not have many chances to access to get supervised exercise training. With the robot, they can approach anytime approach the robot to do exercise and get guidance as well. We believe the robot has inherently a natural interface, intuitive operation, so the elderly easily can operate this robot. So actually, this robot serves as a role between the technology and the senior citizens, so we create opportunities to bring the technology to senior citizens.
Singapore's government stresses the importance of an inclusive approach towards building a technologically advanced society as Singapore embarks on its smart nation journey. Besides using robots to connect senior citizens with technology, other initiatives include elderly monitoring systems for giving peace of mind to loved ones and remote patient monitoring, which allows individuals with medical conditions to check their vital signs at home and have results transmitted wirelessly to healthcare providers. Beyond healthcare, the government has also introduced a digital inclusion program aimed at building a digitally inclusive society. The Silver Infocom initiative is one of several schemes under the program, which helps promote IT awareness and literacy among seniors so that they can be actively engaged in the digital age. According to Singapore's Infocom Development Authority, there are more than 100,000 senior citizens that have benefited from the Silver Infocom initiative, and with digital technology constantly evolving, the IDA has made bridging the digital divide among seniors one of its top priorities.
What I'm doing is not just teaching them how to use a computer, but it's actually more of empowerment about how to be self-reliant, because for many seniors, if they need to, technology is all around us, and if they are not able to actually relate to IT or technology, they will lose out. There's this technology gap. So I feel grateful that they are able to help themselves further.
With its all-inclusive approach, Singapore is setting the right pace as it builds its version of a smart nation.